Everyone, it's Ben again. Just wanted to share a thought I had. I'm just sitting here in a hammock. You can see behind me you have the open sky, which is obviously a wonderful thing to stare at and just be in awe with. And I'm reminded of the very last scene of the movie Contact with Jodie Foster that came out in, I think it was the early 90s, about an alien signal that comes to Earth and they interpret it and create this device that she can then travel in. So the movie deals a lot with these existential questions of life and meaning and purpose. Are we alone and things? And at the very end of the movie, she's conducting this tour for these school kids around this part of the country that houses these giant satellite dishes from which they transmit signals and listen to the universe. And this little boy asks her, he says, "Do you believe that there's aliens?" And she kind of bends down and looks at him and she says, space is a really big place. And if it's just us, that seems like an awful waste of space. And as I thought of that, I thought, the mind is a very vast system. Because of the power of the imagination, we have no boundaries. We can think of anything and do anything within our own head. And so I wonder, as a therapist, the kind of limitations and barriers we construct for ourselves that limits happiness, limits peace, limits our abilities to feel content with life or hopeful about the things that we might be able to secure at some point. And so as I've reflected on that final scene of that movie, it would be an awful waste of space if we were the only ones in the universe. Maybe the same can be said about our own minds and the limitations we put ourselves in, that if we don't appreciate the vastness of our minds, the flexibilities with which we can think differently and choose differently, then we keep ourselves in a very small box. And as a result, our space is wasted. Something to think about. Have a good day.